5 minutes, so I'm gonna start recording this. I did have some footage for a video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it or if I'm just gonna scrap it and start from the beginning. I wanted to first start by showing you some books I have that I'm reading and that I have on my TBR. Here's what I'm reading currently, Polysecure by Jessica Fern. It's about polyamory and attachment theory. I'm only 2 chapters in so far. I finally got a copy, and I prefer to have my own copy of nonfiction books to mark it up. But it's really interesting so far because the first chapter was like everything that I already knew in like AP Psych in high school. I'm really excited for this one. I think academic discussions of relationships and sexuality is really interesting. I like it a lot. I learned recently about like sexology. I think that would be cool to study. So we have that. I have All About Love by Bell Hooks, which I started reading like probably a year ago. And I want to finish this book. So I think I'm gonna flip-flop between these two. Try and get both of these ones done. This is a series, well, not really a series of essays because it all loops together. This one I was reading really in depth, like highlighting, like color coding and everything. Like, really picking this one apart. I really love the way she writes. Next I have another book I picked up in Detroit, There It Is Children, by Madeline Lynn McKinley. And the back blurb says, a revolutionary feminist case for child liberation. Child liberation and like that kind of topic I learned about when I took Intro to Education Schooling in America at Grand Valley. And it made me really passionate about the topic. I think children are like one of the most oppressed groups of people. They have no ability to self-advocate. So to see a essay about this topic, it was really exciting. So you can see my light in my glasses. It's a little embarrassing. Whatever. So I'm really excited about that. And then I have The Color Purple. I wanted like the original cover, not the movie one, but this was, as you can see, $10, so of course I picked it up. I've been meaning to read this one. I mean, Sapphic Classic Literature, of course, by Alice Walker. I'm really excited. I might paint the cover of this book. I've done that for books before. Or just, find a way to customize it, I think that's a project I'd like to do. Then I have a few books I'm borrowing from one of my friends, Spectators, which is a graphic novel. Okay, I don't actually know what this one's about. So it's a ghost story. I think it'll be cool, the art style looks good. Another one from the same friend, All This Could Be Different by Sarah Thankum Matthews. I don't know what this one is about either. A beautiful and capacious novel rendered in singular prose, All This Could Be Different is a profound and unforgettable saga of queer love, friendship, work, and precarity in 21st century America. That's really interesting. Okay. So this one might be higher up on my list then, because that sounds interesting. And then we have this book that I already own and have owned for years, Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan. It's the 4th of the Percy Jackson books, because I have a friend that I was going to read this to. So that's all the books that I have right now. And despite what the title of the video suggests, this isn't necessarily about romanticizing my life. I don't really have a romantic view of my life, really. I don't view it as romanticizing, just like finding ways to enjoy what I have, practicing gratitude and mindfulness. It's like kind of doing a vlog, kind of some art stuff, kind of some life stuff. Just a little bit of everything is the plan here. So I have 2 ashtrays done. I have 2 more cans. I might make some more. I'm not sure yet. I'm just gonna set these out for people to use, and then I'll see where I go from there. I might do some more sewing. Good morning. I'm doing my makeup. I dropped off my resume and an application to this one coffee shop last week, and then I waited a week and I have not heard a response, so I'm going to go in and try and catch the manager and ask about it, if you care what products I'm using. I've had this primer for like ever because I use such small amounts of it. So that's my only plan today. I'm hungry. I shouldn't grab a latte while I'm there. I really shouldn't, but I probably will because I'm evil. Evil with no regard for my bank account. I'm using like the LA Colors white concealer. I like to use this one. I don't have a mirror, so I'm just using my phone for this. Fuck it, we ball. I say a lot. I noticed that when I was editing some footage last night, and it's very annoying. So I use white concealer on my eyes to make eyeshadow show up a little bit better. And I wet the sponge so it doesn't take literally all the concealer. But it kind of just did. Oh, there I go saying again. I need to just stop using filler words, but is it ever that easy? No, it's not. Is anything ever that easy? I'm hungry too. I shouldn't get a muffin while I'm there, but I am tempted. I think I'm gonna do purple eyeshadow. I have pink on the brush. I'm just brushing it on my hand. I don't clean my brushes as often as I should. I am making a conscious effort not to say now. Wow. I just did it. I don't clean my brushes as often as I should. That's the point I'm trying to make. So I usually use this one because it has really vibrant colors, but I don't know if it has like a good purple that I want to use. I lied, it does. Let me look at this one. Oh, this has a good purple too. This purple might actually, the cool tone purple would match better. Okay, you don't have a lot of desk space to work with. Usually I do my makeup in the bathroom. So I've been watching. I should have grabbed a mirror. I can't see what I'm doing. It's okay. I trust myself. There we go. See, I was gonna talk about things, but now I'm focusing. I'm locked in. Oops. I'm wearing this like Pink Floyd shirt I found at a secondhand shop. They had like a fill a bag event. And I was like, whoa, steal. It was like probably the one good clothing item that I got from that. Not to diss, but I did go late in the day, so everything was picked over. Wow. I'm gonna notice every time I say now. But the fill a bag thing, it was a fundraiser, so I was like, screw it. Maybe I can do something with these clothes that I get. One of the shirts I'm using for scrap fabric. Cutting that hoe up. There we go. Well, this looks darker than this one. At least I think. It could just be where I have my ring light. And then I want a darker purple. Is this working? Can I see it? Yeah. Yep, I'm just blind. Today's Monday. It's my day off. And I really cherish these days off. This is when I get errands done. I usually go downtown. I don't care that it's a 40-minute walk downtown. I sometimes take the bus, but it doesn't shave off much time. I like to walk. I listen to music and I think a lot. Usually I go to the library and print things for my scrapbook. Okay. And then obviously I have to add glitter. I keep my makeup brushes in a Monster can that I cleaned out and cut the top off of. We drink a lot of Monster in this house, so I find ways to use the cans. Where's my glitter? I have this little thing that came in like a cheap makeup kit, but the glitter is like perfect. So I'm going to be mourning it greatly when it's out. I'm gonna use the pink glitter. It's like perfectly sticky and large enough glitter that it's like visible. I don't like fine glitter. I like the chunky kind. What was I even trying to talk about? I've been watching The Boys, and it's very interesting to me. At first I was like, ew, gross. This is just like weird torture porn bullshit. But I'm on season 3, and I actually find it very interesting. I think it goes to extents that a lot of other media doesn't, and that's what's interesting to me. Could use a little more. Could always use a little more. And then this random palette, there's the Louvre, the white one. I use that for highlight. If this ever runs out, I will throw myself to the floor and publicly give up. I kind of highlight my eye bags for fun. Okay. And then mascara. And I always make a funny face. Wait. Setting spray before mascara. Duh. And of course I have to make a funny face when I do my mascara. I can't talk while I do this. It's not kidding about the funny face. I forgot to highlight my notes. I didn't do like a full base because I don't want to break out any more than I am. Glitter everywhere. I need to get more glittery. I need more glitter makeup. I got some, oh, you can't even read it, can you? Lip gloss. I have Aquaphor on, but this should go over it fine. I feel like you can't even see the glitter. I'm a little disappointed in this lip gloss. It was like $3, but still. So, I'm going to head out. Probably put a beanie on. My hair looks just... It's not greasy, it just looks that way. Okay, I'll see you. So here I am in the backyard, in the shade, on a sheet. I'm gonna be reading and drinking this latte. It's very warm out, so I changed. Got this necklace. And yeah, maybe I'll talk to you a bit, maybe not, we'll see. Okay, I just got home from work. I got a stylus for my phone. Look, that's the tip. It's a little silly. So I've been drawing on my phone. I wanted to show you, wait, hold up. Okay, we good. A little bit of my scrapbook. This is something that I just started doing like last month, and it makes me insanely happy. It's better than drugs, Jeremy.
So, it's like drugs?
It's better than drugs, Jeremy.
It's from Japan!
It's better than posting on Instagram. Like, here's when I went to see Ashiniko. Here's stuff from a roller derby and a party I had. Some shows I went to. More shows. And I want to add some stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to print some more stuff off for my scrapbook because I go to the local library to print everything. So yeah, that's my only plans for tomorrow as of right now. For tonight, who knows? Who knows? Probably editing this video. Okay, I'm setting you up. I am dyeing the ends of my hair black. Let's do it. Got everything prepped. Need to get gloves on. This has to be shaken up. What up? My friend Sanaya was visiting, and she just said bye because she's heading out. It doesn't look black. It's supposed to be black. I'm a little nervous. It's peppercorn. So I listened to Muna's new album, Dancing on the Wall. And I liked it a bit. It felt kind of like a mix of the 1975 and Charlie XCX, weirdly enough. Oh, I forgot how bad this shit smells. Just doing the ends, so that should be easy enough. I think my favorite song on the album was Big Stick. It was a very political song, and I felt like it was really well done. It felt different from their self-titled album, like very different. Sorry, I'm having a hard time thinking because of how this smells. Worth it, worth it, worth it. I'm telling myself it's gonna be worth it. I think I mentioned before that I've been watching The Boys, bits and pieces of it. I think we're on season 3 or 4. Because I've been watching it with Alex and Jacob, and they watch it before bed, and I've just been getting pieces of it because I go to bed before they do. So I don't know the whole show, but what I have seen is really good. Sometimes it feels a little heavy-handed in its political statements, but I get it. They kind of have to do that in this day and age. Hold up, let me look in an actual mirror. Okay, it looks like actually black on my hair. I have you like in between, like in the open mirror, the mirror cabinet thing in the bathroom. Gotta get the underlayers too. Because the red kind of faded into gray at the bottoms of my hair, so we're covering it with black. I've also gotten bits and pieces of Invincible. I want to actually sit down and watch the whole show. Because it's really good. I like it a lot. Don't tell Alex, but I got them the first volume of Invincible for their birthday. I hope they like it. I did go to a show last night. That was really fun. Haven't been to a punk show in a while. It was like a hardcore show. I don't know if you'd call it punk. I'm thinking how high up this black should go. The show was good. I didn't mosh. I was on the edge of the mosh pit, and I put my hands up like this, right in my thumbnail. My hand got pushed back, and my thumbnail steps like right below my eye, and that started bleeding. And that was not fun, but my makeup looked nice. Insert picture of my makeup. Hold up, can you look at the back for me? It doesn't help me, it helps you. Tempted to do my bangs black, but I don't think I will. Might get these little side pieces by my face black too. So, a lot of superhero media. Trying to get out and do more stuff. I'm getting dye on the counter. Oh, shit. It'll be okay. I think we gotta stop there before I get carried away. But I went to the library and I printed some stuff, so I'm gonna be scrapbooking while this sits. Gloves off. And I can't save this dye because it's a box dye, so it'll just end up in the trash. But that's okay. I can always buy more. Should try and clean the counter off real quick. This isn't working. I'll come back and clean that for real later. I need some cherry Pepsi. Cherry Pepsi.